Hey, welcome back to the Brew Crew Podcast, everyone. This is day, what is today? 14 of the Advent calendar. I wasn't feeling 100%, so Phil and I will do a separate episode, but I'm going to give a totally fair review. I'm going to talk about this beer for day 14. Jackie O's Ritual Destruction. That can art's going to be epic. Ritual Destruction is out of Athens, Ohio. Jackie O's. This is a limited release double IPA. Hazy Citra double IPA. 9% alcohol. Comes in a 12 ounce. I think this is the first 12 ounce can we've had. So I'm just going to crack this baby open and get started here. So as we learned from Chuggalos Phil, who is not on the show today, the double IPA is just double the malts. So that's what makes it much more boozy, at least in the alcohol content. There's what, Chuggalos Phil likes to call a good head. It's got little tiny bubbles, very, very foamy, creamy foam there. I don't know. The color of this beer is not transparent. It is opaque. It is kind of a light orange, golden color, as beer colored beer. Yeah. That's a DIPA. It's got that imperial flavor because it's stronger and it tastes more. What is it? More maybe molasses, maybe caramel. I don't know if it's caramel though. Something like a dark syrup. Wow, it's interesting because based on the haziness, I would expect it to be, and the Citra, expect it to be. So this is a single hop double IPA. I would expect it to be kind of fruity. And I would say that the malts probably overrun the fruitiness of this beer. This beer is interesting. It's got a dryness to it, and once again, it's not hop forward this is a term that I've come to appreciate. This whole forward term. It's not hop forward. The hops are on the back of the tongue, and they're delivered in a dark way, kind of in that molasses malty kind of way. So interesting beer. But here's the can art. The can art is it is like a old. It's kind of like a psychedelic. It's like a cross between old school tattoo art and psychedelic posters you'd find at Spencer's Gifts. It's actually really cool art. It's a cat, some sort of bobcat, or I just learned that a minx is a crossbred cat with a bobcat. I did not know that. I don't remember where I learned that. YouTube probably. But anyway, it's I think it's a tiger. Just based on those teeth, but it could be a house cat. Who knows? I don't know anything about cats because I don't like cats. But the artwork, there's a name of the artist on here. I can barely read it because it's purple on black. Looks like it's A. Hernandez art. Ooh, A. Hernandez. Yikes. ahernandezart.com. So check out ahernandezart.com. That's pretty cool. Not bad can art. That's definitely appealing. It's delivered in a way where you would take it off the shelf. That's the can art bonus segment. Here's the beer again. Hops on the back. Barely. The dankness is it's like overpowered by that darkness, and not darkness in like a stout kind of way. Don't get me wrong. It just has like this sweet bitterness to it. That's probably that that malt yeast relationship, but I don't know. This beer's identity is kind of interesting because it's Jackie O's, so it's it's expertly crafted, but it's definitely blends into the crowd. I would say this beer's a I think for a 9%, it hides that well. It you can't taste that booziness. So in that regard, it's like the higher end of the middle of the pack. I don't think this beer is exceptional in any way. That I don't know. There's something interesting about the malts here. Let me see if I can find what the malts are. Not on the can. It wouldn't matter. I wouldn't know what they are. Yeah, this beer is fine. It's a 3.75 because it doesn't stand out. It is very good cold. It doesn't increase the score because the taste in the end is what it is. It's just I'm going to call this beer a generically sweet, rich, bitter DIPA. But generically, all those things. Man, we've talked about it a lot. I feel like maybe we're overusing it, but some beers are just forgettable. If you want to, crack 4, and you want to start approaching perfection, you got to be memorable. You got to be a beer that's memorable. I'll remember this can art. That's interesting, but I won't remember this beer. Let me go ahead and finish it here. Oh, it's too bitter, actually. Much more. It's not too bitter. It's just not chuggable. 3.75, that's it. That's day 14. Join us tomorrow for day 15. Yeah, day 15. And then 2 more days after that. We'll all get together. Thanks for joining. Tomorrow I'll probably have Spill back, so it'll be more interesting. See y'all.